So as you have started to practice PECS and your child is becoming more confident and competent in understanding phase 1, you can look at slowly trying to progress this in a number of ways. The first way is that you are going to give lessoning support as the non-communicative partner. Ideally, at some point, the non-communicative partner does not need to be present. So we're just going to show what that would look like.
Crisp, you want crisp?
And what you saw there was when Lola handed her hand out, it almost showed a point of initiation in terms of what she required. She required that card. The next stage in this development is that she's actually going to become non-responsive. She's not going to have that hand out. What she can start to do is have her hand face down on the table. But then she might put that hand in a different position. For example, I would definitely recommend that you are continuing to practice this in the same place and area, because that will help your child to understand the routine and the concepts. But she may, for example, put her hand on a different part of the table or somewhere maybe behind the tissue box that is a little bit harder for April to see. But we're going to have a look now at this exchange when I am not involved. But actually, Lola is not going to turn her hand over. Lola is going to wait for April to remember that she needs to pick that card up. And then April is very likely going to engage in some form of eye contact or effort to gain Lola's attention.
Crisp, you want crisp?
So with that, you could see there was a slight initiation and movement by Lola. What we're going to look at is that final stage where Lola's going to be non-responsive, and she's going to continue at this point to just be looking at and engaging with the crisps in that packet until April completely remembers this system and what it is that she's meant to be doing.
Crisp, you want crisp?
And as you can see here, April has been persistent and been moving the card towards Lola's hand, even though it's in contact with the crisp packet. So she has a real intent to get and exchange that card to Lola's hand. And that was a really excellent example of where you want to be by the end of phase 1.